always thinking about just this kind of stuff and trying to figure out how we can share more valuable content and thinking about how to do that well.
Yeah, great.
So
I've seen your stuff. I gave it a love heart the other day. Yeah, it's good, absolutely. And I brought some gear which Bo's kind of demonstrating now, which I'll show you, which I think will help you guys as well. Because there's it can be hard, like if you want someone else to film you, it's kind of like how close do they get so that they can capture the audio. But Rode literally brought out this thing called, what is it, Rode Mobile Go or something like that? Something like that. And it's $270, which is kind of up there, but it gives you the flexibility of being wireless. And so this lapel mic here just clips into this little battery pack here, and then it transmits over to that. So you can set up, you know, if for the horses or whatever it might be, you can set up your little tripod or a big tripod somewhere, and then you can be speaking crystal clear, and it's broadcast quality. You just turn it on, it'll sync, and you're sweet. And that product only came out about, what, 3 weeks ago, a month ago?
I'd say about a month.
Yeah, and before that they had another product, but it was about 5 times bigger and twice as expensive. So it's a really good setup. Yeah, it's called, I'll even post it in the comments of this group. Yeah, it's you can get it from, yeah, it's in Australia, it's actually an Australian company. But I think for you guys that'll be, you know, especially handy because you want to be agile, you want to be jumping around. What Bo's got, as I said, it's a Rode Wireless Go. It's a wireless transmitter and receiver for audio. It came out about 3 weeks ago. It's about $270, $280. This thing here, I'll show you now. Where's my phone? You actually have to take your cover off for it. It's a little Rode, I think it's called a Video Micro or something. It's a little shotgun mic. And like your microphone on this is pretty good. Like, don't not record if you don't have one of these. You can, just be conscious of how much wind and background noise there is. But basically this will clip in. It's got a windsock, so if it's really windy, it'll help to break the wind. I think it's about $80 or $90 or something, this little shotgun mic. But this is perfect if you're just doing like selfie style content. Let me just adjust it a bit. And any questions at any point, just jump in. So just change it to video. I'll put it on selfie mode. And we can just hit record. So what it's doing, it's basically taking the audio. It's like a shotgun right from here, as opposed to traditionally the mic doesn't really know as well. It's picking up a lot more sound from a lot of other places. And obviously being bigger, it's going to pick up better quality sound. So this is perfect. You can shoot it, you know, portrait, or you can shoot it landscape. If you are creating content specifically for social media, what gets the best engagement is filming portrait or filming or editing it and making it square. So, and again, I'll share some more links.
Why is that?
Because it takes up more of the newsfeed is a big part of it. So you can imagine if it's landscape and it's like 16 by 9, it might only take up, yeah, like that much of the newsfeed when people are flicking through. If it's square, it's going to take up that much. If it's portrait, it's going to take up that much. So you're just in people's faces more. And there's probably other reasons, but I think that's the main one, is that if you're filming portrait, it's going to take up more screen. I think if you're filming square, it also leaves like the comments section, so people can leave comments. Yeah, that's why. Good question, man.
Just one question on the mic.
Yep.
How does that compare with the lapel mic?
I'd probably go a lapel mic over this, but this is good if you do want to pick up background noise as well. It is a bit more. The other thing that you can do is you can get a lapel mic and you can plug it straight into your phone if you want as well. But I just like the flexibility of being wireless, and yeah, if you obviously want to go lapel mic and have someone else film you, or you want to be a bit further away, then yeah, getting a setup like this can help as well. So this thing here is perfect. So I did a video about this. I'll post links to everything in the group. I think this was about $65 from Amazon Australia. And why it's cool is that it has legs that extend a bit as well. So if you need to, you can chuck it down here. The other reason I like this is because you can move it to the side here, and then you can also film in portrait like this.
This is about you, Harry, not me.
Okay, Siri, thanks. So yeah, I've got it upside down, but you can film in portrait like this basically. Whereas most of the other ones out there, even this brand has one where it just caps out here, which would mean that where are we here? Like that'd be the best I could do if I want to film in portrait. So it's not as good. And where it becomes even more of a pain is when you try to, say you want to film in portrait, like you literally can't push this down anymore if you wanted to keep it sturdy. Whereas this little hook here means that you can film in portrait. You can plug in your mic, and then you've got a cute little setup here like this. If you want to get a bit more fancy and add B-roll on top of things, there's an app called Lumafusion. I'll include a link to that as well. It's like 40 bucks. Took me a little while to wrap my head around, but now I'm relatively pro after about an hour of just playing around with it over the weekend. And yeah, you basically film your main narrative and then film some B-roll of where you are or the journey there or whatever. And then, yeah, it'll like have your videos at the top and you just drag them down and you've got layers. You can have up to 5 layers of video. So you've got your main narrative here and then you just drag that one over the top and mute the sound and then have it for that long and then drag that bit of B-roll over the top and mute the sound on that whole row. Yeah, all on your phone. And iPad, iOS, they've got one, I'm pretty sure for Android as well.
Otherwise,
Yeah.
like just starting out like iMovie.
Oh yeah, iMovie, yeah. I guess that's where you just, like you can just use your native phone app and you can clip, yeah, just starting.